I'm very pleased to be here with you. My name is Hans Hendrischke. I'm Professor for Chinese Business and Management at the University of Sydney Business School. The first thing to say really is that the mutual investment is not very large. When we talk about it and we see growth and we see decline, but overall the interaction in investment could be much stronger. If you look at the trade volume that we have, that Australia has with China, that is huge. That's over 150 billion. If you look at the investment volume at the same time, that is quite low. And it's very much restricted to limited areas. China used to invest in the first 10 decades since 2008. Around the first 10 years, China was investing in resources, mainly mineral, oil and gas and energy. And then since 2014 and 2015, major Chinese investment went into real estate. These were both areas which were absolutely safe. You couldn't go wrong in investing in resources because China needed them, so it was fine for the companies to go there, but they could just do what had been done for a long time. Likewise with real estate. We have big Chinese real estate companies coming into Australia. They build real estate, commercial real estate that is, for which we have the figures. They buy real estate, they trade in real estate. This is an established market which has a good margin, so it's a safe market to be in. But there is so much potential that has not been utilized in agriculture, in services, in financial industries, where China still has a huge scope to play, and where China is by now either a very big market or leading internationally. So there's a lot of space to grow between Australia and China. I think what's important with the trade between Australia and China is that the Australian economy and the Chinese economy are complementary. They're asymmetric. China is very big and Australia is very small. There's no question about that. We're on a very different scale of things, but in terms of competition, essentially we don't have any areas of competition where we're really competing. We are complementary in agricultural good, in raw materials and resources which China needs. On the other side, Australia needs technology and is open to technological innovations from China. Australia has a very well-trained workforce, so we literally can work very well with China. That's different from the US or Europe. US and Europe both compete with China on essential technology. So for them, it's really a core question. How do we kind of solve our problems with China that gives both enough space in global markets? We have our space more or less set out. We can continue to deliver goods and services to China. We can together go into other markets, but we're not going to have a severe conflict of interest. If it wasn't for China, Australia would not have had 30 years of ongoing continuous growth that it had until last year. That was largely based on the ability of the Australian economy to supply raw materials to China and to work together very closely with China. So China has helped Australia to maintain economic growth, to guarantee the living standards that we have in Australia. Very much of that is based on Australia's cooperation with China.